Well, by popular demand, I was actually going to, and I will, still will, going to talk about college and stuff you need to know about college because a lot of you seem to be interested in that part of my commentary a couple of videos ago. But I woke up to rather unsettling news. There was a shooting just outside of the Empire State Building. I myself live in New York City, and it's fucking crazy, man. 10 people have been shot. 2, as far as we know now, have died. Plus the shooter, and it's always sad, especially the guy lost his job and somehow he got a hold of a gun and started going apeshit. And considering that there's so many tourists going by there every single day, I mean thousands and thousands of people. Last thing you want to do is get shot when you're on vacation. So there's a lot of little kids over there too. So I mean that was just horrible. Same thing goes for any type of shooting, just like with Colorado. So two close shootings like that, it's just really sad. So I hope, I don't know, man, this is all fucked up. Yeah, so my thoughts and go out to the families that have been injured in both shootings. Let's get into the topic. Yeah, that kind of ruined my morning, I gotta say. By popular demand, I'm bringing you guys a commentary regarding college, because I am starting college again. Another year, this Monday actually, and I guess the first thing you have to know is money. Money is always an issue with college, unless your parents start saving up, or maybe you just come from a rich family, or maybe you're eligible for financial aid and stuff, then you're good. But college is always a struggle for young kids and well, I guess young adults, let's just say, because it does cost a lot of money. One book, I remember when I was in first year in college, that was back in 2009, I had to buy a book which literally cost $203 for one book, and it's only for a semester. And then I would be able to sell it back, to the school, but I would only get like $45. Sure, you can try to get them on Amazon or somewhere, along the lines of internet stores, but they do have a solution for that, the school. And what it is that they come up with new editions of the book. Literally, the only thing that's changed is one sentence, and the professors, in order for you to buy the book, tell you, oh no, it has to be strictly, 11th edition of the book, you have to buy it in the store, you can't find it online. And that's how people fall for it. I mean, I was a prime example my first year in college, but now I got ways to get around it. You can always go to the library and copy the pages, and they never use the whole book, so don't worry about it. Also, if you're starting college, you have to understand that this isn't high school. I mean, this isn't high school. In high school, you could just do whatever you want just to get by and, get into a college. But that's not gonna fly, because first of all, you pay for it. So if you fail, well, then shame's on you, because you pay for it and you paid for something that you did, I guess, not so good in, let's just say, because it does have an impact on your future. And one thing I gotta emphasize on is the assignments. I mean, try to get, if you start in college and you have this approach, well, I can just make up the work as I go along. Well, that's not the case with around 90% of the professors that I had. They always wanted to hand in their work on time, and then if you do hand in your work on time, if you do show up to class, consecutively for maybe 2 weeks, then they're gonna go easy on you. Then you can say oh, professor, I have to leave early, blah blah blah. Oh, professor, I wasn't able to get this done, and they're gonna give you leeway. But if you constantly fuck up in assignments and in class, they're gonna go hard on you. And there's the school website called ratemyprofessor.com, and you can see all the professors' names from all the colleges, I think, in the United States, that will show you the ratings of the professor, like 5 stars or 4 stars or whatever, and comments from actual students. I literally had a professor which had a 1.2, 1.2 rating, and he was just absolutely horrible. I mean, he was boring as hell. It was just a bad experience. So I tried to look at that, how the professor is his course material, easy, and does he explain, especially, this is the most important part. If the professor explains the material well, then you will do well in class. If he just doesn't give a shit, if he lets you just, okay, you walk into the class, and then there's a board filled with fucking notes, you're not gonna learn like that. The professor has to get involved with you, and it's up to you if you wanna, listen, I guess. But at the end of the day, the most important thing I would have to say about college is just doing your assignments on time and pretty much not fucking up. I mean, I've, messed up a lot of times, but, I learned from my mistakes and I try not to do it anymore. So I think I'm going to continue in my next commentary about this. If you guys enjoy, of course, please leave a like. Let's try to go for 800 likes. Leave a comment what you guys thought about the topics discussed today, and I will see you sexy legends next time.